Hi, welcome back to Operation Grownup. So hopefully you've listened to the intro, the 10-minute intro blog, so you know what this is all about. But just to really quickly recap, I'm going to be introducing every 5 days in 2018. I'm going to be introducing something new into my life, something I consider grown-up adults do on a regular basis. You know, simple things like doing their hair and makeup every day, and kind of basic things like that, which I never ended up really caring that much about until I feel like it's like getting a little bit late. So every 5 days I'll introduce something new. This is literally the first thing that I'm introducing, and it's quite an important one. I think it's quite a biggie. So I am going to be losing alcohol from my life for a 12-month period, starting from today. I guess there's lots of reasons why I want to do this. The two that most people will assume, I think, when a lot of people hear that I won't be drinking for 12 months, is they'll assume two things. Maybe I'm an alcoholic, or I'm pregnant. Neither which, I have to be clear, are actually true. I would say I drink more than I should. Definitely. I tend to binge drink rather than consistently drink every day. I would say that in one single sitting I probably do blow a whole week's allowance at least. I don't know if I do that every week, so it's probably it's not actually that consistent anymore, but it definitely used to be. I guess as a student, I was thinking about my 20s, I was probably drinking a good few times a week. It hasn't been like that recently, but I'm not it doesn't happen very often, and it hasn't happened for many years now, but I don't have that bit inside me that goes, oh, I think I've had enough to drink now. I start liking it. I start liking how it makes me feel, and then I don't want to stop drinking. And at the time, I don't think I'm that drunk, but clearly I am. And then at some point I might actually get to the point where I lose my memory, and after that I don't remember anything that happens, but I have had days the next day where I've had to make some really big apologies to people, and I haven't been very proud of my actions, and I haven't really remembered those actions to be able to work out even why they would have come about. I've done nothing like drastically serious, but I'm probably not very nice in the things that I say, and they don't come from a place of honesty. They come from I don't even understand why I would have said the things that I've said, and that's when I'm very, very, very drunk. And as I said, I haven't done that for a number of years, but it's always there, and I think about it if I do go out on a night out. I do, it does cross my mind, and I do try and temper that. However, it's one of the reasons, but it's not the main reason why I'm doing this. I just feel like drinking is tied in with so many of the other things that I want to change. So when I drink, I social smoke. Well, if I take away the drinking, I'm going to be far less likely to social smoke. If I take away the drinking, I'm not going to have those horrific late night binges of food either, and then the next day I'm not going to be hungover. So I'm not going to feel so sorry for myself that I just want to stuff my face with anything that I can get my hands on, anything greasy and horrible. And drinking makes me feel tired the next day, depressed. I don't think it does much for my mental health either. So it's because it's tied in with so many of the other things I want to change. I would be remiss if I didn't try and take that out. Actually, didn't take that out right from the very start. I also know that there's calories in alcohol. I'm probably not doing my weight any good with it, and I just want to see what difference taking it out makes over the course of 12 months to my skin, to my hair. Maybe half of these beauty things that I want to try and sort my skin out, like facials, maybe they won't be necessary if I sort the rest of my diet and stop drinking for a while. I want to see what it does to my weight. I'm not massively happy with, this is another thing that I want to sort out. Not good. Popping out of my top, and my trousers don't fit properly anymore, and I'm too tight to go and buy new clothes because I have to go and buy a size up. So I just want to lose, and I think alcohol has a big part to play in that. So I'm going to go for the 12 months. I will let you know how I'm getting on. I don't think it's going to be a massive struggle during the week. I also don't mind going to social events without drinking. I do that quite frequently. I often prefer to drive so that I have a little bit of control over when I can leave, or I just feel like I have. So I don't think social events are actually going to be much of an issue. I think what's going to be a bit of a problem is coming home on a Friday night after a long week at work and feeling tired and feeling stressed about stuff, and using and not being able to use alcohol as a crutch as I used to force me to relax and to forget about things. I think that's where I'm going to have some struggles. So I will let you know as the year goes on how I get on with that. And I also look forward to, I'll let you know about the one that's coming up after that, which is quitting social smoking. I suspect that will become infinitely easier without the drinking. I'll post another blog when I actually start doing that. So I'm just giving you an idea of what's coming up in the next week. So thank you very much, and I will do my best with not drinking for 12 months.